Greetings, family. It's your boy, JWhitfieldInspires, the minister, the reverend, coming back at you once again with another video. I know it's been a minute. Yeah, I'm at the park. Got the fam in the back, running around with the dogs and the pups. Can you see him? My head too big. There you go, back there. I'm at the park. But yeah, man. So today, well, first of all, I want to thank everybody for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel, the videos, all that good stuff, man. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a little video. I'm probably gonna drop some videos this week. I'm gonna go on a little break. But anyway, like I said, I'm at the park, doing my thing. We out here. But today, and also, if you need a private session, you talk to me, hit the link below and schedule a time you can talk to me about your situation, your relationship, love, life, spiritual counseling, all that good stuff. So today, very briefly, and shout out to my HBCU Matters t-shirt, the ITC, Institute of Denomination Theological Center, my seminary, black seminary. But anyway, we back. We're going to talk about today, why do Virgo men shut down so much? And are you contributing to that shutdown? I know a lot of ladies be asking me about this in private sessions, so I just want to address it because it's a very big deal with Virgo men. It's a very big issue, big topic. So I'm just going to lay out a few reasons. This may not be all reasons. And again, this may not apply to all Virgo men. This is just a general, breakdown of why Virgo men generally do this. One of the top reasons is, we get overwhelmed with life, like most people. So when I break down these videos, right, people say stuff like, Virgo men are not the only people going through stuff and this and that. And I get that. We all go through stuff as humans, as men, women, races, ages, different signs. But this is about Virgo men in particular. So in particularly, did I say that right? This is why Virgo men shut down. So we go through stuff in life, right? And the way we process life, we tend to draw inward. Our first go-to whenever any problem happens is to go in and to shut people out, and it's not nothing personal. That's the only thing we know how to do. Now, I will admit, we do have to learn how to deal with problems better. We do have to learn how to not shut people out because that's hurtful to people. But instinctively, this is what we do instinctively. So we have to grow out of that, or we have to learn how to balance our quiet time with, people that we love. And so, we go through problems and we go through issues in life, maybe family members, loved ones, girlfriends, marriages, you know what I'm saying? And so we draw in. We draw away from people. That's just what we do. Because we have to do this to process what's going on, to figure out what's really happening. Because we're perfectionists. We're perfectionists, I might say. And we try to handle everything in our head. We try to think our way through everything. So the only way we can get through it is to think our way through it. And the only way to think our way through it, and forgive me all the sounds, y'all, I'm outside, so it might be a little noisy. But the only way to think our way through it is to shut down and see what's going on, to make sense of the thing. You know what I'm saying? And so that's number one, just the problems of life, the issues of life. Because we take things very seriously. Let's say money problems, family problems, relationships, emotions. And that's the next thing. Another thing that make Virgo men shut down like that are emotions. Y'all hear me say this before? With emotions, that's the one thing that throws us off so heavy. That throws us off so heavy because with life problems in life, we can think our way through. Okay, my finances are bad. Let me see where I'm spending too much or not making enough. We can think our way through that. Or somebody's upset with me. Let me go handle this problem. Let me see why they mad. Let me see what I did. Or, I can't, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure out whatever. But when it comes to emotions are fluid and flowy like water, like air. It's up and down. It's hard to think your way through it because the heart and the mind, sometimes they don't work hand in hand. And so that's the one thing that throws Virgo men off. So that's why you are having a lot of issues with your Virgo men when it comes to emotions. Because we have to think our way through this thing. And women are full of emotions. And I don't say that in a negative way. I say that in a way that's just what women are. They are more emotional than men. And that's not a slight to women. That's just a fact. And I see it very positively. It's just what it is. It's not a bad thing. And so because Virgo men are so logical, we get all these flowy emotions from you, we have to think our way through it, and it becomes overwhelming sometimes. And sometimes we just don't know how to handle it. This is why we take our time in relationship. This is how we move so slow, because a woman's emotions come strong. They come a lot, and they come like a flowing river. And we can't necessarily think our way through all the emotions. And maybe that's a mistake, us trying to think through it instead of feel our way through it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We try to think instead of feel. But that's just who we are. So this is why Virgo men and women clash a lot, because we try to think our way through things and it don't necessarily work. Especially when it comes to women, because women feel. Women can feel what you're thinking and things like that. Like the same way we process, women process through feelings and emotions, and which is not a bad thing, you know. Yeah, we had the part, y'all. People out here working out, you know what I'm saying? I love it. But if you're giving him too much emotions, you know, he's probably going to shut down, back away from you just for a little while. Not saying he don't like you, but he just have to, you know, we have an emotional salary cap on people, especially women. You know, we just back off, man. You know, this is not the same type of back off as if I don't like you or I think we don't need to be together. That's not the same. It's more so him. Okay, let me chill out, process. Let me let my feelings and emotions catch up and see what's going on, so I can handle it. And that's all it is. It's really not complicated. So that's why I'm breaking it down. So, but it's just watch your emotions sometime, you know, and talk to him how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You know, and this is, and you got to understand that Virgo men, they are not women. So they're not going to handle it and process it like you as a woman would. They just don't do it. So don't try to make a man feel like a woman. You know, rather, you should talk to him and tell him, as a woman, this is how you feel and this what's going on. Don't try to say, you should, because he shouldn't. He can't, you know. But if you talk to him and let him know from your perspective as a woman, this is how you process stuff, you'll get a whole lot further with him, because now he'll understand, like, okay, as a woman, this is how you feel, this is how you handle, this is how you know what I'm saying? It's all about understanding. It's all about understanding how each other works. And that's really what it is. A lot of mistakes people make, and women in particular, they're trying to make Virgo men feel everything. And he will, but we just move slow. Another thing that make Virgo men shut down is if you're forcing him to do stuff, right? If you kind of forcing him to do things that he don't want to do, you know. It could be anything, like you always making him try to do this, try to do that. Now, this is not the same as encouraging him to try new things. It's a very thin line. You know, there's nothing wrong with encouraging him to try new things. Y'all going out like, try this food, try that, or whatever. He down for that. But what I mean by force is clearly something he don't he don't like, and you forcing him. Or let's say you taking him around your family all the time. You know he don't want to go. You know, Virgos have bad social anxiety. You can't just spring your family on him or new people on him like that. The same thing Summer Walker was going through, the R&B singer Summer Walker. Virgo men have the same kind of social anxiety. You gotta baby walk him to meet your friends, your family, because he's gonna freak out. Because we are introverted. You know, and it's too much. We don't like being around new people. We don't like being around these settings because it's unfamiliar, and we feel like, okay, I'm going around your family, I'm going to get stuck there for hours and hours. You're going to leave me sitting in the room while you in the bathroom somewhere, and I got to talk to them and make conversation. We don't want to do that. Don't do that to him, because he's going to leave you. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're going to take him around your family, stay with him. Stay with him. I mean, I know this sounds very childish, but I'm telling you. Because you don't want to go, just say he's taking you around a whole bunch of men that you don't know, a whole situation that you don't know. And he's like, oh, it's all right. You know, be like, okay, let's walk this slowly though. You know, it's the same thing. So if you take him around your family, I would advise. I'm talking like this for the first time now. If y'all know each other and y'all been around each other and things like that, family, that's cool. You know, still watch it. But I would advise, you know, just doing it slowly, man. Look, hour, maybe 2 max. If you want to meet his family, keep it. I'm telling you, and let him know, like, look, we're going to meet my family. You know, this is how it's gonna go. Just give him a rundown, because he gonna freak out. I'm telling you, you don't want to back him into a corner, because he will leave. If he got the option to leave, if he get overwhelmed, he will leave. I'm telling you, and it's gonna look bad, but you putting him in a bad place. Don't put Virgo man in a bad place, because it's not he trying to disrespect you and your family. It's you causing him to freak out. You know what I'm saying? And he feel like he has no way out. You know, so yeah, don't do that. But yo, so you can take him around his family. 1 or 2 hours max, man. You know what I'm saying? Just make it chill. Like, hey, mom, dad, whatever. This is what it is. Y'all going to a cookout or something. Make sure he's comfortable with your family. If you're going to leave and go to the other room or whatever, make sure he's already introduced to the family and everything is cool and things like that. So that way, you know, he feels safe, because they're gonna start thinking like I did this girl one time, and she used to always take me around her family all the time, like very early on. You know, I'm like, y'all don't know these people. You know, like she would go like in the backyard for like 30 minutes at a time. I'm like, you must be crazy. I'm about to leave. You know, I don't know these people, man. You know, it was so awkward. And some of them thought I was being rude. And I was trying, Lord, y'all, I promise to God I was trying my best. But I was freaking out, man. And I wasn't really saying nothing. And I was a good sport. I handled it good for a while. Because Virgo is a mutable sign, right? So we know how to adapt. But you're putting around all these strange people with all these expectations, you know, and it's overwhelming. So that's causing him to shut down if you're doing that repeatedly. So you need to back off of that and ask him, is he comfortable with that? Another thing that make Virgo men shut down, and why they shut down, is they have a lot of things going on in life. Now, Virgos deal with a lot of stuff in life, like we all do. I'm a Virgo man, just by the way, just in case you didn't know. We deal with a lot of stuff in life, and sometimes these things get overwhelming. This is why we need so much space, and this is why we take so much time for ourselves to process and to detox, to, you know, let out the bad, and like to pray, meditate. We need this. This is crucial, y'all. Do not get mad at him for taking his time. Rather, now he may not communicate this to you because he may not necessarily know how to explain it like I'm explaining it. I've been thinking about this. This is what I do. You know, or he may, you know, but it's more an instinctive reaction. So rather than get mad at him, talk to him and ask him, you know, what he needs and is this what's going on. Just talk to him. Don't accuse him. Talk to him. It's a difference. Don't talk at him. Talk with him. Is everything all right? I noticed you haven't been saying anything lately. Is there anything going on? Talk to me. You know, just that's all you have to do. You know, and he's gonna reveal things slowly. That's what Virgo men do. We don't give it all up. You know, that sounds funny, Paul. We don't give it all up on the first night. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait a little while. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, we take our time with revealing information in our heart, our mind, our emotion, our thought. That's just what we are. That's what we do. You know. So if you just talk to him, walk with him, he'll start to tell you. You know, I just been thinking about this, but we think about everything, y'all. We overthinkers, we bugs. We are overthinkers, we are over worriers, and we get anxiety. But he needs that space, so give him that space and that time, the opportunity to vent and breathe. He has to emotionally breathe, spiritually breathe, mentally breathe. I'm telling you, these guys take on a lot, and they're workaholics. And that's another thing that make Virgo men shut down. They work so hard. These guys work. Most people I talk to in private sessions like, yo, this dude work all the time. I said I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. This is what we do. This makes us happy too. And not necessarily to work, but the reward of working. You know, a job well done. We are the helpers of the zodiac. This is what we do. We help people. We give our all. We give our heart and soul. We are very passionate about it. And so we'll spend days and hours and nights and days at a time working on a certain project. Y'all know I'm a minister. I'm a whole reverend out here. So sometimes when I preach or prepare sermons or get ready to talk to people spiritually, counseling, I spend days and days and days preparing myself because I have to. In order to be at my best, I have to do that. This is how we have to do it. Now, with that being said, we do grow in this. We do evolve in this with this time that we need. But if you just meeting him, he's going to be stuck in that very deep. You have to walk with him. You have to know him to know that he's not really trying to disrespect you. He's just, this is what he needs to do. And the most successful relationship with Virgo men I've seen with women are the ones who really understand that and really, I got some of y'all up, and really understand that about him. And he'll respect and love you for that. Because he's trying, I promise y'all he's trying. And I know, I talk to a lot of women in private session, they be like, look, he keep doing the same thing. I be like, yo, he's trying. Based on the information they be telling me, I'm like, yo, he really is trying to overcome this, I guess you could say ghosting thing or the time apart. It's more so y'all just got to understand each other and what he needs. Just give him that time and space. I'm telling you, and he'll come back to you. He will come back to you. You know, give him his space. He'll come back. Like ain't nothing happened. He'll come back loving, kissing on you, hugging you, squeezing you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come back to you ready. You know what I'm saying? And it's a family show now. Get y'all mind out together. This is a family podcast show, YouTube channel. So y'all get your mind out together. I know how y'all think. I'm a minister. My mama might be watching it. So y'all, hey. But you know what I mean. He gonna come back loving on you, man, kissing and hugging. Cause now, if you give him that time and space, you giving him time to get all the negativity out of his mind, get all the, you know, bad energy out of his body, out of his soul. And so he can come back to you refreshed. But if you don't give him that time, most time he can come at you with the same negative energy. Y'all gonna be fussing and going back and forth. You know. Now, with that being said, if he's taking too much time, just talk to him. Like, baby, look, I understand you need your space, and I respect that. You know, but I also need more of you. So how can we do this together? How can we meet in the middle? This is what I need. This is what you need. I respect it. But as a woman, I need more of you. That's all you got to do is just talk to him. It's going to take a little time, but work out what's best for y'all. What I'm saying, it may not be the best way to do it, but it's one way. But y'all as individuals, as a couple, y'all can work out, okay, we're going to meet in the middle here. I know you need your days or whatever, and I need my days. So what we going to do about it? You know what I'm saying? And if he love and respect you, he be like, okay, look, this is what I suggest, you know, da-da-da-da. And that's all you got to do. I'm telling you, it's not complicated. Y'all making it complicated. Just walk with him and talk to him and use your feminine energy. Virgos are very, very masculine people, even though we have emotions like a woman. The feminine energy is a very, very powerful thing. That's how you counter masculine energies with feminine energies. And y'all underestimate. People say feminine as is weaker. It's not weaker. It may be physically, you know, a woman may be weaker, but feminine energy is equal to masculine energy. It's just a different form. So use your feminine energy on him. You know, so be sweet, be loving, be kind. You know what I'm saying? Woo him over. I'm telling you, you will win. It will break. Cause Virgo men love that. It will break. He may still be a little like, but he's really, Virgo men are gentle giants, so to speak. You ever seen like a big dude who's like, you know, but really on the inside he like a gentle giant. You're like, yo, this dude, he real cool. He not soft, but he's a gentle giant. The same way Virgo men. You know, we very hard on the exterior, but we gentle giant, especially a woman who know how to use their feminine energy. You know, we love feminine women. So if you're a feminine woman, you can really break him down. Just talk to him loving and sweet and kind. And it's not, some women are like, oh, I ain't got to do all that. Nah. See, it's a strategy. Women who know how to use strategy, that's it, I'm telling you. And I hate to make this comparison, but a lot of like strippers and stuff, they know how to do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? They know they in their bag, feminine bag. I mean, and you know, they know how to use their feminine energy on men in general. You know, that's why a lot of men get caught up with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. But I'm of the mindset you can learn something from anybody. You know, but so it's not trickery. It's just like, hey, you get into a desired outcome, and in the end, y'all be happy. So another thing that'll make Virgo men shut down is kind of piggyback what I just said. Just him getting overwhelmed with life. This guy really needs to have time to himself and think. You know what I'm saying? And if he don't get that time, he's just gonna shut down. Like, we worry about stuff, we worry about problems, and like sometimes we just back off from social media, we back off from people, and we go in our bag. And if you pressing him to do things, you know, during a certain if he start to backing away from you, you should read the room and recognize that something's going on with him and release some of that pressure. I've learned that do with women I've dated. Like, okay, if I see she may have like an attitude, or she not happy, or something going on, and I'm still kind of pushing and pressing. I'm like, wait a minute, something ain't right. Let me see what's really going on. Let me see how she feels. Maybe I'm doing something, you know. And I kind of read the room, as they say, and I do things different. Just like when I was drum major at college, South Carolina State Marching 101, we practice all week to get ready for the game on Saturday, right? But by the time at the end of the week come, the game is on Saturday, but by the time Thursday and Friday practice come, the band be a little wore out. So as a leader, as a drum major, I don't press as hard on them as I would in the beginning of the week. In the beginning of the week, I'm like, yo, we got to do this. Let's go. Let's get this more. Let's stay up. You know, I'm real hard on them. But by the end of the week, they're getting a little worn, you know, and they're not going to respond to the same commands. I mean, they will, but, you know, they sort of tired. So you have to use different strategies of motivation. You know, like, hey, all right, man, let's go. We got it. We're going to do this. We're going to make it happen. Let's go. You got it. Versus the beginning, we be like, hey, let's go, baby. Y'all feel what I'm saying? You know, so same way with women and men in relationships, you got to know when to and when not to apply pressure. You know, as a man, if she's going through things, it might not be the time to be like, why you got attitude? That might not be the time. You may need to be like, hey, babe, what's going on? I see that you going through something, and, you know, you didn't call me back. Everything all right? And she'll this for the men. She probably, most times she was fine, like, well, you know, the other day you said this, well, they at work. You know, it's all about strategy. So, and things I'm saying go for men and women. I know I'm talking about Virgo men, but it really can apply to all things. You know, so know when to apply pressure. Know when he's feeling overwhelmed. And just be that feminine, sweet woman that you know how to be. I'm telling you, he'll return all these things. He will return to you tenfold because it'll naturally make him happy. And again, this is a general understanding of Virgo men. Not all Virgo men will do this, but most will. Okay, most will. So yeah, this is just a little quick video, man. Again, you need a private session. Hit the link below in the description. And maybe follow me on Instagram, JWhitfieldInspires. And yo, I just celebrated my birthday last week? On the September 18th. You know, it was lovely. I did like a little photo shoot. So and I appreciate everybody who cash apped me just birthday love and this and that. My cash app is JWhitfieldInspires, just in case you're wondering. But I appreciate everybody. I couldn't respond to it because, you know, cash app, you can't respond. You want to send a heart. But I appreciate y'all showing your boy love. The channel is growing. I'm going to be dropping new content this week. And I'm going to take a little break from the channel just to get my mind together. All that good stuff. And yeah, we're going to make it happen.